Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Texans franchise. After a nice start to the season, being 2-1, we're now gonna go into games 4, 5, and 6 of the season. We are close to finding out some dev reveals, or the dev traits of some players are gonna be revealed soon. But in the meantime, we are going to miss Colby Nicholson, our backup guard, to a broken finger. He's going to be out a couple of weeks. Nothing important though for now, I guess. And yeah, we have a scenario here for QB1. And apparently Davis Mills has been one of the top passers in terms of yards. Yeah, I mean, that is true because he is in fact in the top 3 of passing yards this season, but it's only been 3 games and our defense is not holding up anything, so we are having to throw it so much. But we'll see. We are going to face Aaron Rodgers today, so that is going to be a troubling game. We're gonna see how this is gonna go, but we're gonna try to limit passing. His receiving core is not really all that special, but it's still nice to have that coverage boost. As I already said, it's Aaron Rodgers. He still is a great quarterback in this league, a top 10 quarterback at that. He has great accuracies across the board, under pressure, on the run, short, medium. Only his deep ball has fallen off a little bit. They also still have Aaron Jones, great athlete, nice running back, good pass catcher. Their top receiver is Jacoby Myers for some reason. He's usually a pure slot receiver. He's not very fast, but he's kind of big. Sammy Watkins at 6'1". Also lost his edge in the speed department, so yeah, and he's more of a deep threat, but with 88 speed, how much of a deep threat are you really? And then their young guy, Romeo Doubs, is also gonna see the field, and solid speed, also a deep threat, and he can catch the football, and we'll see how they are gonna use those receivers. They also drafted Kevin Fusco. He's in his second year. Good athlete at tight end, not a great blocker, but he can catch some footballs. Their offensive line is the same as it's been for years, and it is going to be great. Let's move on to the D-line. Kenny Clark, 99 strength, 95 block shedding, 82 power moves. Still the monster that we know him as. And they lost their edge on the edge. They have a good linebacker over the middle here in Devondre Campbell. Not really fast, but he's gonna be a good run defender. Not a great coverage guy though. And as I said, the edge rusher situation is really bad for them. They have Jair Alexander, which should help with covering. Also Eric Stokes, so their coverage unit might help out that pass rush a little bit, but you can't hold up coverage forever. So we'll see how they're gonna do with coverage. They also have Darnell Savage, who is a good, adequate starter at free safety with great speed, good zone coverage. And then they also have Adrian Amos, good run defender, but also solid in coverage at strong safety. So their coverage unit looks really strong. And I'll say you should win this game running off tackle, or at least not through the A gaps, better through the B gaps or through the C gaps, because Kenny Clark, you gotta avoid him at all costs. And this edge rush, is not really there with the run defense. This is how you win on offense. And on defense, well, I don't think there's a great way to win there. They have a good offensive line. I don't think the Texans have the D-line to be able to stop the running game. And Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback. His receiving situation is not great, so there should be a way to stop the passing game at least. But I'm not sure that the Texans have the manpower in the run game to stop Aaron Jones in his tracks. But we'll see. Davis Mills, in fact, had about 330 passing yards per game in the first 3 games, so we'll see. Now, the Texans are going to come out on offense first, and Mills is going to throw it over the middle on a play action shot, and that is a nice connection there. That's 21 yards to Justin Ross, and that is going to move them to the edge of field goal range, as Kenny Clark was getting there immediately, and yeah, couldn't have waited a second longer to get this football. 3rd and 6, and this is incomplete, intended for Dameon Pierce. That was not really a great decision. So this is a 56-yard field goal try here for Fairbairn, and he is going to nail this one. It's right down the middle, and they get on the board, lead 3-0, as Aaron Rodgers is going to come out onto the field. He is actually over 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 picks. So solid start, but 4 picks is a little bit much in 3 games. We'll see. Aaron Rodgers has a clean pocket, gets it away to the outside. It's caught by Myers on one of those crispy out routes. 1st and 10 from midfield, and Rodgers has all the time in the world, gets it away. It's Myers again, and he's got the first down, 22 yards. And they move the sticks into the field goal range. 1st and 10 now for Rodgers from the 28, and he hands it off to Jones, and he jukes out one defender, breaks a tackle, falls ahead 25 yards. What are you doing? Is this what we're gonna have to see all day long, because this run defense is so bad? Aaron Jones lines up in the backfield, 2 tight ends up the middle, and Jones goes nowhere on 2nd and goal, but there is going to be an injury on the field. It is Javon Kinlaw, and he's going to come out and leave the game into the locker room. Not a good sight at all. 2nd and goal from the 3 still. Handoff to Jones, untouched into the end zone. Huge rushing lane there up the left side, and the Packers are taking the lead. It's 7-3. Bruised ribs for Javon Kinlaw. He is going to come back at some point in this game, but not right now. 2nd and 7, and they drop out of the double A gap. Look, nice pass. Perfectly thrown in there for Justin Ross, and they are going to move the sticks. 3rd and 3 now for Davis Mills, and he is not getting it away in time, and his man was not really all that open either. So that is going to be a 3 and out, I think it was. And so the Packers get the ball back, and this is a nice catch by Sammy Watkins, about 16 yards here on this play for the deep threat, or I guess the former deep threat. 1st and 10, and Rodgers throws it to the sideline, and it is caught. This is Romeo Doubs, and he just mossed Derek Stingley. I cannot believe it. A 70 overall receiver. 3rd and 9, Aaron Rodgers is relocating in the pocket, and this is actually caught. It's a touchdown. It's Sammy Watkins, and Alex Day just lost him at the end there, and he was open, goes up there, leaps for it. Unbelievable catch, and wow, that was an unbelievable grab, and he has his feet in bounds. Touchdown Packers, it's 14-3, and now the Texans are already in a 2-score deficit hole. Dameon Pierce up the middle, nice run, and falls ahead 13 yards. Are going to move the sticks here, but the Packers are in control of this game now. 3rd and 4, Mills is getting it away, and this is incomplete, intended for Cordova. And that is going to be a 4th down, and they are going for it. Mills, 4th down, and he throws it to the outside. It's Diego Cordova. They had a coverage bust on either side, and 2 wide open receivers here. Diego Cordova gets it in the end and turns upfield, gets the 1st down. 1st and 10, Davis Mills hands it off to Dameon Pierce to the left side. He breaks 1 tackle, and that's 14 yards. And they are kind of able to outrun the defense there. This was a great play, great execution. Runs over Rasul Douglas, brought down by Amos. 2nd and 6, Mills hands it off to Pierce. He gets to the edge and runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Houston is cutting into this lead now, 10-14. halfway through the second quarter. Now, 3rd and 10. Can you keep Aaron Rodgers from completing this one? Pass rush needs to get there. Nothing is happening. Way too much time for Rodgers, and this is a completion. And 21 yards. No, that's actually not. That's 31 yards to Watkins there. Rodgers, corner route. Watkins into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Wow, 2-play drive, basically, and Watkins has another touchdown. Packers extended to 2 scores again, 11-point lead, 4 minutes ahead of halftime. And Pierce, nowhere to go, fumbles it away, picked up by the Packers, and this is, I think, Kenny Clark into the end zone. Packers are extending their lead even further. It is now a 28-10 lead. Are you kidding me? Just 2 minutes ago, it was 14-10. Pressure coming in, and Davis Mills, slow release, can't get it off. Devondre Campbell on the blitz, sacks the quarterback, and that is going to end the drive. They're going to punt it away. Wow, this offensive output right now is awful, and the defense can't stop anything. 1st and 10, and wide open is Sammy Watkins into the end zone. 3 touchdowns. Are you kidding me, man? Sammy Watkins just scored 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter. Are you kidding me? Mills sacked again. Within the 2-minute warning, touchdown Slayton. I don't think it doesn't matter at all anymore. 3rd and 8. They got a little bit of the lost yardage back. This is Corey Davis, and he got the first down somehow. 9 yards out of bounds. 2nd and 4. Davis Mills gets it away, and he has his man. 2nd and 10 now. Mills gets it away again, and this is caught by Ross. And they take a timeout. 7 seconds on the clock. Can you at least cut into this lead a little bit with a touchdown here? No, they cannot. They tried 1 shot into the end zone. It was overthrown by Mills, and then they take the field goal. It's a 22-point lead for the Packers at halftime. And the Packers are getting the ball after halftime. You can't forget that either. So, yeah, this is kind of bad. How on earth are you allowing this much passing yardage? 254 at halftime already. Like, if you allow 500 passing yards, I think that probably might be an NFL record. As the Titans are trying to knock off the Dolphins here. Coolidge with a nice game, 2 touchdowns. And Derrick Henry also a nice game, 12 rushes, 77 yards. And in Indianapolis, it's a divisional matchup here, and the Jaguars are upsetting the Colts here. Trevor Lawrence having a nice day. Laviska Shenault over 100 yards already. Let's see. Aaron Jones breaks a tackle, runs it into the open field, finally brought down, and this is 23 yards to Aaron Jones. What are you doing, man? 1st and 10. Rodgers hands it off to Jones, wide open, has a blocker over takes his blocker 14 yards anyway. Aaron Jones is closing in on 100 on the ground. 1st and 10. Jones hands it, gets the handoff, and he is running it down toward the goal line, 20 yards. He's over 100 on 12 attempts. Are you kidding me, man? 1st and goal. Handoff to Jones, wide open into the end zone, and that's another Packers touchdown. And now it really feels like this game is over. They cannot stop the run at all. You cannot dial up cover 0 blitzes to stop the run all the time, because at some point you're going to get burned. But if you can't even stop them on like 5-man rushes, like how on earth do you want to stop them at all? 2nd and 10, Mills throws it to his receiver, gets it away to Corey Davis, and that's a 1st down. That was about 15 yards. 1st and 10, Mills gets it away, Ross down to the 5. And that's 18 yards on the play. 1st and goal. Mills, pressure coming in, gets it away. Touchdown. It's Diego Cordova. But it doesn't really matter at all anymore, because now it is still a 3-score lead. This is so bad. This is so bad. What is this defense doing? Allowing 42 points. I guess 35 points because one of them was a fumble recovery touchdown. But yeah, Romeo Doubs completion here. 13 yards. Move the football. 1st and 10 for Rodgers. Gets it away and somehow Jacoby Myers comes away with that. Are you kidding me? This has got to be an interception, man. That's got to be a pick six the other way, man. 1st and 10. Rodgers gets it away to Aaron Jones, and he runs it down inside the 5. 12 yards, brought down in the end by Chris Portillo. But now it's 3rd and goal from the 4. They are going to pass it. Rodgers, way too much time. You need to make a decision. He's going to outrun defenders and is going to be tackled shy at the 2-yard line. Finally, somebody bringing him down. Welcome back, Javon Kinlaw. And they are going to take a field goal from that. Mills didn't see the dime blitzer here. Rasul Douglas runs in there, takes down the quarterback. And there's another great field for the Packers offense. And Jones is breaking tackles left and right. 10 yards here, 15 yards there, 8 yards here. 2nd and 9 now. They are going to pass it this time, and they are going to get it away. And this is Romeo Doubs, and that's 18 yards. This defense is absolutely falling apart. And now they might as well just go home. They just lost their best run defender in DJ Reader to an injury. 5 minutes away from the end of the game. It's over already, but they're just going to run it into the end zone for good measure again. 14-yard touchdown, Aaron Jones. Broke like 3 tackles on the way, and that is a dislocated elbow for DJ Reader. That's going to be some time. That is going to be some time till he comes back. Mills gets it away. Wide open is Corey Davis, and that's a 1st down, 16 yards. Mills has another 5-man pressure, and he gets it away, and this is cut by Ross. 1st down. They are going to move the sticks there. And Davis Mills on the post, and that's also caught. That's 19 yards, and they are going to go hurry up again. Mills gets it away. It's Diego Cordova on the stick route. It's 13 yards. 2nd and 2 now from the 6, and Damian Pierce is going to run it in. And they are going to put 27 points on the board. Like, you can win a game with 27 points. That should not be the issue, but allowing 52, well, that's not just not enough, as Aaron Rodgers absorbs a huge hit there by Chris Portillo and Christian Harris. 3rd and 9, Aaron Rodgers, 4-man pressure, and he is sacked. Finally, somebody taking down the quarterback, Matthew Ioannidis. This is the 1st sack of the game, I think. Mills has a man open after the punt, and this is Corey Davis, and he gets the 1st down there on 20 yards. 3rd and 13 now, and Mills gets it away and badly overthrows Corey Davis. He was wide open, but it doesn't matter at all anymore. I just wanted to show that, like, Davis Mills is not it, and he is definitely going to be replaced now. He is just a number 25 quarterback, like a bottom level quarterback. Aaron Rodgers with a perfect passer rating, 335 yards on 24 attempts there. Ridiculous amounts of passing. 202 yards for Aaron Jones. Sammy Watkins, 136 and 3 touchdowns. Wow, this is so bad. This is so bad. Jacoby Myers was kind of limited at least, but Jesus. 1 sack all day long. Matthew Ioannidis in garbage time at the end there. This is awful output, man. Awful. Just horrible. Kenny Clark, by the way, forced the fumble and then returned it for a touchdown, man. What are you talking about? At least we get a nice upgrade here for Derek Stingley. +1 speed, +2 zone. I like it a lot. His coverage should get even better as we go on here in this series. I really like where he's at. His press rating might be a little low for what I like, but his coverage ratings are fine. Davis Mills, yeah. I mean, it was not his fault. 27 points should be enough to win a game, right? Or at least stay close. and in it until the end. But this game was already done at halftime, man. It was done in the second quarter, man. We had a deficit after that fumble return touchdown that we did not recover from all day. And that was a horrible game for the defense, man. And we just lost DJ Reader. I hope it is not too bad. But we're going to see now one new injury. How bad is it going to be? DJ Reader out 4 weeks. Or I guess it's going to be 3 games. It is not going to be 3 games, I think. Because we have 2 more games in this episode. And the 3rd game is going to be a bye week. So in reality, it's just 2 games. But we are going to be missing Byron Redman for the next game. Quad strain. He's going to be out for this one. And we're going to see Jalen Petre in this game. Matthew Starks has not seen the field much. But he gets a really good upgrade here. +1 strength, +2 power moves. I'm excited what he can do when he finally sees the field, but I want this power moves rating to go up a little bit more before I put him in there. Nick Abbott, he gets an upgrade, and this is a really solid one. He's kind of a do-it-all linebacker. Nice zone coverage there at 64, but also 60 finesse moves, 62 block shedding. He can do a little bit of everything. And I think as a backup, that is kind of valuable. So I like what Nick Abbott brings to the table. And I'm just going to tell you, man, we are going to throw the ball. We have a good receiving core. And I think we need to lean into that. And we are told to beat the Bills with Josh Allen, the number 2 quarterback in the game. We'll see how that's going to go. But 98 throw power. 95 deep accuracy, 94 throw on the run, 96 under pressure, and he has some serious speed. The running back is James Cook, and he has like really solid athleticism. He can run over people, not really all that well, but he is really good at avoiding even making contact with them. Stephon Diggs, one of the best route runners, one of the best receivers in total, but one of the best route runners especially in this league. Scotty Miller is their number 2, and he has some serious speed. He is an actual deep threat as opposed to what Sammy Watkins is supposed to be. But clearly I was wrong about Sammy Watkins. Dan Arnold is their tight end. They have some serious receiving upside there with those few guys that I just talked about. They have a really solid offensive line, and they added to it with drafting of Justin Martin, who has really good strength. He can really good power ratings, but not really great against finesse rushers. But we don't really have finesse rushers apart from Marcus Davenport, so we'll see. They also drafted a great right tackle. Looks really solid against the for the pass. But against, for run blocking, he's really not great. For the defense, they still have Von Miller, and he still is a great pass rusher. Has lost his edge on the athleticism a little bit, but Ed Oliver in the middle of this defense has developed really nicely, is one of the better defensive tackles in the league, and he can really do it all. They have a couple linebackers that I'm really excited about. First of all, Nazir Spears, who is really good at everything he does. Or, I mean, not really good. He doesn't have like 80 zone coverage and 80 finesse moves, but he can do a little bit of everything. And for the corner room, they also still have Matt Milano, by the way. And for the corner room, they have Tre'Davious White, one of the best corners in the game. Really good press man and press zone corner. Taron Johnson is also a solid athlete, great press, not so great in man, still good, not great, but better in zone. Trey Herndon is their number 3 corner, looks really solid too. It's not the fastest guy, but he can press a little. And Micah Hyde at the back end, this is safety, 33 years old, still one of the best free safeties in the league. And his athleticism is not slowing down. His play rec is unbelievably good. Jordan Poyer is the strong safety still. His athleticism is still there. He's also in his 30. Play rec and awareness through the roof. Good zone coverage. The only thing a little bit lacking for him is like the run defense, but they have a great secondary. Not sure if we can throw all that much against them, but we'll see. And we'll also play in the elements. So that is probably going to be a factor here as well. Having a rain game is always kind of discouraging for the passing game, but I'm sure we can pull through. We have good receivers. And yeah, the way to beat this Bills team is really, you can't really beat them. They are just too good. They have Josh Allen. They have a solid offensive line. It's not like perfect or great, but it is good enough to hold up long enough for Josh Allen to make the decisions. They have a solid run game, and their defensive line looks solid. Not great though. So maybe there is a way to beat this team with a balanced approach of running and short passes. But they're also their linebacker trio there looks really solid, as Dameon Pierce can't get outside, tracked down, and an injury by Justin Ross on the first play of the game. Well, isn't that awesome? And he leaves the game, not to return for a little while at least. Mills is almost sacked. He almost got it away, and I think AJ Lincoln would have been open, but he is not, in fact, open. And that means that we are going to have a punt here and a 3-and-out for the Texans offense. Josh Allen looking really solid. 12 touchdowns, 4 picks. 12 touchdowns in 4 games looks really good. 4 picks doesn't look all that great, but if you throw that much, I think you're allowed to have a couple picks there. Josh Allen has a 3-by-1 set here, and he gets it away, and Chris Portillo breaks it up on 3rd and 10. And that is going to be a 3-and-out for the Bills. Dameon Pierce runs it up the middle, first down, and that is 13 yards, and the first really positive run of the game for Dameon Pierce. 1st and 10, Davis Mills hands it off to Pierce, and he has another huge lane, and that is 14 yards this time. So maybe there might be a chance to beat them in the run game, and then maybe stop the passing game if you can somehow isolate Stephon Diggs on like double coverage, and then maybe stop the rest of the receiving options, which is not really all that great a receiving core apart from Stephon Diggs, as Matthew Thierry has 18 yards down to the 2-yard line. First down, goal to go for the Houston Texans. What are they dialing up here? 3rd and goal, motion for Matthew Thierry, and Mills is gonna throw it to him, and this is intercepted, and this is Matt Milano, I think. Jeez, that was a horrible decision. What are you doing, man? 3rd and 8 for Josh Allen from his own end zone, and he's just gonna dump it off short and give the punter a little more room. Just kidding, it was incomplete. 1st and actually it was not incomplete, it was just no gain. And Dameon Pierce runs it up the middle for 12 yards after a great field position, and they are going to move the sticks with that. 1st and 10, Davis Mills, 4-man pressure. Mills gets it away. It's Corey Davis, and he's got the first down, 13 yards. First and 10, 2 running backs in the backfield, a motion for Thierry. Mills gets it away. This is intended for Thierry at the sideline, 10 yards. Great play by Mills. 3rd and goal now from the 5. Motion for Thierry again. Mills is going to throw it to Thierry again, and he's got a touchdown there again. Texans score, and this is What am I talking about? It's not again because the last time it was intercepted, trying to it was intended for Thierry again, but it is the first touchdown for Thierry in this game and the first for the Texans overall as well. And now it's 7-0, and the Bills are moving the sticks. And off his back foot, Josh Allen, what are you doing? As Caleb Burgess is gonna run it back to the 43-yard line, and he has an interception there off a horrible throw from Josh Allen, throwing it off his back foot, hunted down by Javon Kinlaw, and Caleb Burgess is the one that is profiting from that horrible decision, taking it away from the Bills offense, giving the Texans offense a shot with a short field, and Dameon Pierce has a nice run to start it off here. 12 yards, and he is combined at 59 now on 10 attempts. 2nd and 3. Are they going to have a play-action boot? Yes, they do. Mills at the sideline. Caught by Davis. 1st down. And Davis moves the chains. Now, 3rd and 1 from the 2. Dameon Pierce up the middle. And he did not get it. It's 4th and inches. And now I think you have to go for it. You just have to go for it. Handoff. Pierce up the middle. Touchdown Texans. And they are going to extend the lead to 14-0. Great play by Dameon Pierce. Good call. Going for it there. 1st and 10. Josh Allen throws it on the slant. And that was great coverage, but still a good catch. Actually, it was not really great coverage. It was solid coverage, I guess. 2nd and 10. Josh Allen has a 2x2 set. Throws it to Scotty Miller, and that's a 1st down and 12 yards. Now, that's actually not Scotty Miller. That's Khalil Shakir, who is still on this team. Looks also like a solid number 3 receiver. 1st and 10. Josh Allen rolls into pressure. Davenport with the sack. Can you stop this team now? We are inside the 2-minute warning, by the way. Josh Allen, play action shot. 2nd and 18. Allen, somebody's got to take him down. And now it's a completion at the sideline. This time it's Scotty Miller. Mistook, thought number 18 was the guy before that. When Khalil Shakir actually had the pass, I thought it was an 18, not a 10. But the Bills are going to run it in here with James Cook, not surprising, from the 1. And they are going to have a 7-point deficit now after the touchdown. And this is a this is not a handoff. This is a dart to Corey Davis, and that's 10 yards. And they are going to move the sticks. 1st and 10, Davis Mills. And he has lots of time, gets it away, and then has A.J. Lincoln at the sideline. What a catch, man, as the pass rusher is barreling down on him. And A.J. Lincoln, spectacular toe-dragging catch at the sideline. Beautiful. 1st and 10 now from the 48. Can you extend this lead now? Mills gets it away. This is Diego Cordova, 14 yards. Timeout for the Texans. Mills has a clean pocket for now. Gets it away, overthrows Corey Davis, wide open. And that was a 3rd and 10. So now they are going to have to kick a field goal, which is actually good. This one is good. It just hooks inside at the last second. And they are going to kick it away to the Bills. And this is a return down toward the 50-yard line, and he's gonna be brought down at the 47. But this is a 5-second Hail Mary attempt for Josh Allen, and yeah, you know you can take it there. And this should have been intercepted by Greedy Williams, but he was not greedy enough, I guess. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We're having a really solid day for the offense of the Texans here. But we are going to check on a couple other games now, as we have a game here in Minnesota, and Indianapolis is leading at halftime, but it's a really close game. And somehow Daniel Alfaro only has attempted 3 passes in this entire half. The Carolina Panthers are trailing against the Packers, and it looks like Nick Norris is the guy that's responsible for that, throwing 3 picks in the first half. And then also the Jets are playing Dolphins. It's a 21-21 game at halftime. Taylor Dunn, the backup quarterback, has 3 touchdowns. Great play by him. And we're going back to this game as Chris Portillo has a blitz dialed up and takes down Josh Allen in absolutely no time, shooting the gap. And Josh Allen just had received the snap, and right then and there, he was already sacked. 2nd and 18 for Josh Allen. And pressure coming in again. It's Chris Portillo. 2 sacks on back-to-back plays. Taking down the QB in no time. And this was perfect play calling. Yes. Also, you gotta say, Chris Portillo, he's a secure tackler. He does not get... he does not have broken tackles all that many. And after those 2 sacks, the field position after the punt was great. And Dameon Pierce just moved them into field goal range. 1st and 10 now. And the Texans are dialing up a post from the left side. And this was a wide open touchdown, and Mills just missed it. Flat out overthrew him by so much. As Corey Davis at least gets the first down here. 13 yards. But he could have already had a touchdown there. 1st and 10. Dameon Pierce up the middle, and this is down to the 1, 11 yards. Can you punch it in now? 1st and goal from the 1. Mills has a close formation, 2x2 set, and Dameon Pierce is into the end zone. It's a Texans touchdown, a 3-score lead, 24-7. If they make the extra point, which they didn't, and now it's a 23-7 game. So a 2-score game, I guess. James Cook breaks 1 tackle and tries to break another one until Chris Portillo knocks him down, but it is already a first down at that point. 3rd and 10, and Josh Allen throws it toward the sideline, broken up by Alex Day. Great play. 2nd and 6. Mills has a clean pocket for now, but now pressure coming in, and he's sacked just as he wanted to throw it to A.J. Lincoln. 3rd and 13, and this is resulting in a punt there, and Josh Allen overthrows his tight end. 4th and 10, Josh Allen having a horrible day at the office. 9 of 24 up until now. They punted back to the Texans, and Dameon Pierce gets over 100 yards on that run. 2nd and 20 now after a holding call. And Mills overthrows Ross, and he was open too. 3rd and 20, and that was not convertible. They had another punt, and James Cook runs it up the middle, 22 yards. Awesome play by James Cook. Now after a holding call for the Bills. 3rd and 20, and it is going to be shy of the sticks, but in field goal range. They can kick a field goal from this distance, and they do take it. It's now a 13-point game. Mills over the middle, wide open. It is Corey Davis. First down, and they are going to move the sticks closer to midfield. Now 3rd and 7 for Davis Mills, and he is going to be sacked. Nobody was open. I mean, I guess somebody was open at some point, but just when I think Diego Cordova was the guy, Davis Mills had to scramble away, and he was taken down. And now this is a bad tackle. And another tackle missed there by Caleb Burgess as Cook shakes off Portillo and then jukes out Caleb Burgess. And an injury to Marcus Davenport is going to be a chance for Matthew Starks to get into this game and maybe set the edge. And Josh Allen just about got it away to Scotty Miller. First down. Josh Allen, by the way, still below 50% completion percentage. As Davenport has a dislocated finger. Might be coming back later, but for now, it's going to be Matthew Starks. He is playing against the left tackle. And that was pretty awful here by the entire defense, allowing 8 yards on that play. And Ryan Springs comes out of the game. Oh man, and that does look pretty bad. Ryan Springs exits the game with a potential ankle injury. 1st and 10. Josh Allen almost sacked. Great play by the defense. ACL sprain for Ryan Springs. He's done for the day. And now, what do? 2nd and 10. James Cook up the middle. And he's got the first down. Goal to goal for the Bills now, as they finally move the sticks close enough again. And Josh Allen, he is getting it away. Touchdown Bills. And that was just way too much time to throw for Josh Allen, as the pass rush did not get in there. Surprise, surprise, when your 2 top pass rushers go down on back-to-back snaps. 1st and 10. This is Davis Mills, and he's sacked. He didn't see the blitz, and this is Alexander Johnson. 2nd and 16. Mills gets it away, and this is Justin Ross, and that is exactly 20 yards. And they are going to move the chains after all. Justin Ross with a nice grab there. And it's his first grab of the game, by the way. 3rd and 3. Mills, corner route, caught by Corey Davis. Great play, and they are going to move the sticks on this one as well. 24 yards. 2nd and 2 for Davis Mills after an 8-yard run by Pierce. And now it is Justin Ross with another catch down to the 4. It's a 12-yard reception, and the pocket was really clean for Davis Mills on that play. 2nd and goal, handoff, Dameon Pierce cuts it back to the middle, touchdown Texans. And this is the first play after the 2-minute warning. It's a 2-score lead now. It doesn't seal the game, but it is basically over. 13-point game. Josh Allen, sideline, close coverage by Alex Day. 4th and 6. Can you get this stop? Play action shot for Josh Allen. Throws it to the sideline, incomplete, and the Texans take over, and the game is done. Texans win it and go back to 500 on the day, I think. Actually, are they back at 500 now? No, hang on. They are at 2 and 3, I think. Or are they at 3 and 2? I'm not sure. Davis Mills, pretty bad day for him. Had a bad interception. It was a mistake by me, obviously. But also had a few throws that was like badly overthrown. Dameon Pierce had a great day at the office. 3 touchdowns. Corey Davis stepped it up, 120. And no touchdowns though. But Matthew Thierry did have a touchdown. He also stepped it up after the injury. Khalil Shakir, Diego Cordova had a solid day. And now we are going to look at the sack numbers. Chris Portillo, 2/3 of all Texan sacks in this game because he had 2 perfectly dialed up blitzes. Davenport had 1 sack. And yeah, 1 interception for Burgess and Matt Milano each. And they are exactly the same size, I just realized. Both of them 6 foot, 223. Oh my god. One of them's a safety, a free safety, and the other one's a linebacker. Matthew Thierry gets an upgrade, looks solid. It's improving his entire game. He's not one-dimensional, but the complete opposite. Jalen Petre gets an upgrade. This is a rather weak one. I feel like every time I upgrade Jalen Petre, nothing important gets upgraded. This is just so frustrating. Davis Mills gets an upgrade after that game, and this is a really good upgrade. +1 throw power and a little bit of medium and deep accuracies. It is gonna not change my mind though, because this chapter is done. He's gonna play out the rest of the season, and then we are going to move on. Greg Springs, he has his pass blocking upgraded, which is really nice. He is developing nicely as well. One of the good young guards in the league. He's already the number 16 ranked right guard. Looks really solid. Jedrick Wills gets an upgrade, our left tackle, and He has also a pretty weak upgrade. I'd hope for some pass protection. All he got was a little bit of pass block finesse and awareness. So yeah. Now the rain game. We are actually at 3-2. I did not see that coming. 3-2. That is above 500. I actually can't believe it. And yeah, somehow Josh Allen threw away this game. He was not on point at all this entire game. As Chris Portillo gets a nice upgrade here. +2 block shedding, +2 tackling from the extra XP we just got with the scenario. And geez, he looks really, really solid, man. Ryan Springs. Luckily, he is not out for another game. He was just done with that one. +1 strength, +2 power moves. Awesome upgrade. And his ratings are up there now. His strength and acceleration combo is really good. It's even better with Matthew Starks, but Ryan Springs is the more polished pass rusher at this point. Diego Cordova gets an upgrade, a little bit of everything. I like it. He is developing into a nice tight end in this league. Right now, he's not really ranked highly, but he is having lots of production. Caleb Burgess gets an upgrade, and this one also looks pretty solid. And we are close to finding out his dev. This 85 hit power thing is ridiculous with him. Christian Harris, he has a really good upgrade here. A little bit of block shedding, a little bit of zone coverage. I really like that, and maybe he stays here longer than just the season, because I think his contract is running out after this year. Elijah Blaylock gets an upgrade. He's a backup defensive tackle, but he looks pretty solid, and this one is a good upgrade. And yeah, we'll see what he can do in the future. Johnny Buchanan, he has a solid upgrade here, hopefully, +3 finesse moves. I mean, I guess you wish for a couple more ratings to go up, but he's really balanced as a pass rusher. 92 acceleration, he can run around the edge. That looks really good to me. Elijah Higgins, he is yeah, well, not really developing, but I guess this is a nice upgrade. He's not a great athlete or anything, but his zone coverage is pretty solid. PCL sprain for Paul Harrison, one of the backups here on the defensive line. Nothing special for him. He's not going to play anyway. We have 5 other defensive tackles. But we are having a breakout linebacker. And Chris Portillo, after having that 2-sack game, has a chance. I like it. And we are going to have to give him 2 INTs, 4 fumbles, tackles for loss, or sacks. The other scenario we have here for this week is a breakout for Dameon Pierce. We have to get him 3 touchdowns or 150 yards from scrimmage. We'll see how that's going to go, as Zach Wilson is injured for the Jets. Torn labrum, still out for 2 more weeks. And he's not a great quarterback, but he's out, so that means Taylor Dunn is going to play in this game. I already mentioned him in that last game. He did play and throw 3 touchdowns in the first half, and he has a really good arm, but his accuracies are kind of all over the place. Then we also have to defend Breece Hall, who has great athleticism and really can do everything as a running back. Really like this guy. Their top receiver is Elijah Moore, so this is not really a strong receiving core. They are lacking that alpha type receiver, but Garrett Wilson is trying to get there, I guess. And I really like where his game is at. He's a great route runner, and he's catching everything. So we'll see how he's going to do, but watch out for this guy. Demarcus Robinson is their number 3 in the slot, then probably doesn't really have great speed. but I guess he's a solid slot receiver with some deep route running upside. CJ Uzama is their tight end, and he is one of the solid average starter types of tight ends with a little bit of downside at blocking but an upside at receiving. Laramie Tunsil, we traded him there before this season, and he still is there, being one of the better tackles in the league. On the other side of him, it's Quincy Branch, a young tackle they drafted, and that looks kind of promising, but also has a little bit of, like, he has some holes in this game. But the interior line looks really good for the Jets. Quinnen Williams is one of the best defensive tackles in the game right now, and he is the guy for the New York Jets. They also have John Franklin Myers, who is a really good run defender, but also a solid pass rusher and has good athleticism at the same time. So this is a D-line that you can be scared about. But their linebacking unit doesn't look great. They have Sauce Gardner, which, well, I guess he's fine. They also have Bryce Hall, so nice solid cornerback duo. And the rest of their secondary isn't really all that special anymore. DJ Reed looks like a solid corner as well. He has good press ability. His athleticism is adequate, but his man coverage is really bad, and he can't tackle. And I don't know how they got this kid. Haha, pun. Jeremy Kidd is a solid athlete. I completely whiffed on him. Did not think he was going to be anything good, but here we are. They picked him up. He looks really solid. And I'm guessing that dev trait is probably going to be pretty high because he was one of the, maybe he was the one safety that got picked first, from the free safeties at least. Strong safety did not get picked first. He did not get picked first because I took the first safety of the board, and was Byron Redmond, who I think should be coming back for this game, or maybe for the next one, I'm not sure. But I think he's coming back today. Beating the Jets is no easy task, but you have to go with short passing and abuse this coverage unit as much as you can, while simultaneously throwing it away from Sauce Gardner, because throwing it to Sauce is probably a bad idea. Davis Mills. The stat line looks so much better than it actually is. Like, Davis Mills is not the guy, and he will not be at all, even if he throws for 5,000 yards this season. Davis Mills throws a jump ball to Justin Ross to open the game, 4th and 6, and that's going to be a 3-and-out in no time, as Taylor Dunn is going to enter the game for the New York Jets. Let's see what he can do. He had a really solid game last game, and I hope for him that it's going well. 2nd and 10, Taylor Dunn throws it to the sideline, and Breece Hall breaks a tackle, falls ahead, gets the first down. Are you kidding me, man? Can you just tackle this guy here? Kendall Sheffield couldn't do it. Alex Day couldn't do it. Why do you need to throw people to tackle one guy? 1st and 10, and it is Taylor Dunn rolling into pressure. Ryan springs with his first sack of the day. 2nd and 15 coming up. He just beat Quincy Branch badly, ran around him, and took down the quarterback. 3rd and 8. Taylor Dunn. They got some yardage back on a run here for 7 yards, but Dunn is sacked again. It's Javon Kinlaw and Marcus Davenport combining. 4th down, and they are going to punt it back to the Houston Texans. Davis Mills throws it incomplete. Completely overshot his target. 3-and-out, back to the Jets here, as we have a completion. Finally, Taylor Dunn gets it away here to Elijah Moore. 1st down. Brees Hall up the middle, and that's a first down. I mean, it actually was off tackle, but then he cut it up the middle, I wanted to say. And he's got the first down, 13 yards. Hall to the outside. Can he be tackled? No, he cannot. And this is finally brought down at the 32. Wow, this defense is bad. 24 yards, and Chris Portillo is injured. Oh no, his breakup chance, and he's leaving the game into the locker room. Oh no, this was a major chance. These breakout chances usually pay like 10 or 15,000 XP or something. Oh man, dislocated shoulder. He's done for the day. This is his breakout basically gone. The only way you can salvage that is if you keep them under 100 or 150 yards. But did not work out here. Fourth down now for the Jets. After Alex, they forced the incompletion, and this is a huge conversion. 26 yards to Justin Ross on the corner route. And yeah, they are moving quickly now, hopefully, at least. Mills, he is not getting it away, and it is fumbled, but it is going to be recovered by the Texans. 3rd and 17 coming up as Kenyon Green couldn't stop the pass rush. 3rd and 17 now. Mills is going to throw it on the post, and it is complete. Justin Ross. And that is 22 yards for Justin Ross. Moving the sticks in the process. Great play for the Texans. Great call. Wide open there over the middle, and 4 defenders behind him. 1st and 10, we have Davis Mills, and he dumps it off to Justin Ross, and that's another first down. That's 17 yards to end the first quarter of this game. Now, can you punch it in and take the lead? Damian Pierce up the right side. Touchdown Texans. They are taking the lead after all. 7-3. And the Texans are moving ahead, getting the lead here to start the second quarter. 1st and 10, after a few short runs, the Jets move into field goal range, and then they throw it to their tight end, ZJ Uzama. 2nd and 8, and that is Brees Hall handing it off, and this is a touchdown Jets. They are taking the lead back in no time, though, with a solid drive, a few runs here and there. A great pass to CJ Uzama, and then a perfectly blocked run for Brees Hall. 3rd and 10. Mills sacked again. It's Carl Lawson. This is going to end the drive, and the Jets get the ball back before halftime here. 3 minutes left in the half. Mills stood no chance there. 3rd and 3. Taylor. Done. Hands it off. Brees Hall up the middle. Huge conversion. That is 16 yards. And, well, 55 seconds left in the half. Can they score another touchdown here, or is it going to be a field goal? And somehow they score the touchdown. CJ Uzama. What is happening, man? How did he catch that? Alex Day was right there. He should have swatted it away. But somehow Uzama comes away with it. 45 seconds now for Mills. Gets it away. It's A.J. Lincoln at the sideline. First down. 2nd and 10. Davis Mills is sacked again. And I think this time it was John Franklin Myers. Mills with a 5-man pressure. Throws it up there on 3rd and 15. And Mills has his man. It's Justin Ross. And this is a completion. Oh no, he dropped it at the last second. They ruled it an incompletion. Oh no. Oh no. But I mean, you can see how this game was going, right? Rushing yards 162 to 30. And this is why the Jets are leading this game. Oh, Justin Ross, you cannot drop that at the last second, man. Oh, geez. What are you doing? As the Bills are leading the Jaguars, and despite having Josh Allen throw 2 picks. In the ATL, the Falcons are leading, but it's really close. And Devontae Smith is having a nice day, I guess. 3rd and 2. Motion. No motion. A handoff to Breece Hall. And he jukes out one defender. Gets the first down. That's 18 yards. Moving closer to field goal range. From here, it would be a 59-yarder. 3rd and 8. Taylor done. Has lots of time. And finally is taken down. Ryan Springs takes down the quarterback. 4th and 17. And getting them out of field goal range in the process as well. Great play by Springs. Running over Quincy Branch. Great play by Springs here. Another sack in this game for him. 3rd and 12 now for Mills after a couple unsuccessful runs. They try out the post, and this is incomplete as Justin Ross is dropping another one. This is an awful day at the office for Justin Ross. And Taylor Dunn is sacked again. 3rd and 10. And that is back in the Jets half. 3-sack game for Ryan Springs. And he beat Quincy Branch again. And that's a huge play, knocking them out of field goal range again. And now Justin Ross finally catching the football again. 16 yards. As Mills has just his 5th completion of the entire game. 1st and 10. Mills is moving and moving and moving. And finally somebody's open. And it is Justin Ross. And that is 21 yards for him. Another completion here. 3rd and 2. Mills is not going to hand it off. And he gets it away, and it is incomplete, almost intercepted. Didn't see the defender there. A.J. Lincoln was not open. 4th and 2. They are going to go for it. They need points. And Mills gets it away, and this is an easy completion to Corey Davis. 1st down, Texans. 3rd and 9 now. And Davis Mills is going to throw it into the end zone, and this is incomplete into double coverage. And no shot for Ross. 2nd and 17 after the field goal. And a 7-point game. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley takes it away from Garrett Wilson. What a play by Derek Stingley. He jams him at the line, and there's step by step right there next to him. And then he just rips it away. Are you kidding me? 1st and 10, Dameon Pierce runs it to the right side, and this is a 12-yard run, and they get the first down. First really successful run in this game for Pierce. 1st and 10 for Mills. Hands it off to Pierce, runs it up the middle, down to the 1. 1st and goal for the Houston Texans. And now they have a shot at getting into the end zone here and cutting into this lead, tying the game up. Dameon Pierce, untouched. Texans tie up the game at 17. Great play by Dameon Pierce. Actually, it was a great play by Derek Stingley. It was just a cheap touchdown to capitalize here. As Breece Hall finally tackled behind the line of scrimmage as Desmond King taking down the QB. 3rd and 7 is this. Taylor Dunn has some space here after the TFL, and he's going to reset his feet, throw it down the field, should be intercepted by Day, but it is incomplete. 4th down, they punt it back to the Texans, and Mills is almost sacked, and just about got it away, but it falls incomplete harmlessly. 4th down, they punt it back on a 3-and-out here, and Breece Hall has the football again, and he is tackled at the last second. That's about 20 yards. 2nd and 1, and nowhere to go for Breece Hall. It's Christian Harris with the TFL. Nice play by Harris. 3rd and 5. Taylor Dunn. He has a screen set up, but it does not work out. He throws it incomplete. 1st and 10 now after the punt. The Mills is standing in his own end zone, and he is getting it away now. And this is caught by Corey Davis. Falling ahead 17 yards. Mills is still below like 40% completion percentage. 3rd and 4. Mills is getting it away, and this is shy of the sticks for Corey. Oh, this is actually Diego Cordova. for Cordova here. And that is going to be a punt back. And Breece Hall has run to the sideline. And this is a 4-yard loss. Desmond King with another TFL. 3rd and 12. Great run defense here. But they are going to allow the first down completion. 13 yards to Uzama. 3rd and 2. Actually handoff to Breece Hall. And he breaks one tackle. Falls ahead. Is tackled then at the 47. Nice run. Like 12, 13 yards. 1st and 10 for Taylor Dunn. And he has a man open, and he's got Elijah Moore right there on a reception. 1st down. 2nd and 6 coming up now. Handoff to Breece Hall, breaking all kinds of tackles. And now this is a dire situation. This game is tied at 17. You have 3 timeouts and 60 seconds on the clock. Can you stop this team? No! Breece Hall up the middle again, 13 yards. Breece Hall is at 260 yards. Are you kidding me? 3rd and goal. Can they stop him? Can they stop Breece Hall? No, they can't. It's a touchdown, and the Jets just rain out like 7 minutes of clock on this possession. Take the touchdown and leave 26 seconds and 1 timeout for Davis Mills to tie up this game. It is complete, but inbounds, and they are taking the last timeout here. 20 seconds, 2 incompletions, now 11 seconds. Mills gets it away. This is AJ Lincoln into field goal range. Out of bounds at the 36. 1st down. Mills, 1-on-1 at the sideline. You gotta have this one. It is incomplete. Bobbled around for like 3 times. And Justin Ross can't haul it in. This would have tied up the game on the last seconds as clock ran out and hit triple zeros, man. Are you kidding me? Jeez. How can you lose like that? Davis, Mills, can't get it done. Had a horrible day, just like his receivers. His completion percentage was 37%. What an awful day for Davis Mills. Also not a great day for Taylor Dunn, but at least better. Breece Hall, 267 yards on 45 attempts. Are you kidding me, man? We also didn't get 3 touchdowns for Dameon Pierce. I tried and tried and tried, but we couldn't get down there. Justin Ross, 111, no touchdowns. AJ Lincoln, 3 catches, 59 yards. That's it. That's all there is. 3 sacks for Ryan Springs, though, so at least something to point out here. Man, this was a horrible day. Derek Stingley, that interception was sweet. Man, that was absolutely awesome. Forced fumble for Tyrese Burton there. But, yeah, we recovered it. Dameon Pierce gets an upgrade, but he does not get the dev upgrade. And, man, Chris Portillo didn't get the upgrade as well. Marcus Davenport, +2 finesse moves. At least something here to look at. But he should produce way more. He has 88 power moves, dude. Like, how on earth are you losing on that all the time? Emmanuel Ortega tells me that Chris Portillo didn't get it. Yeah, I knew. And it was not because he played badly. Now the Texans are 3-3. Dameon Pierce didn't get the 3 touchdowns either. I tried. Did not work. 3-3. A half game ahead of the Titans. 1 game ahead of the Jaguars. And 1.5 games ahead of the Colts. So this is still a tight division. But I'm excited to see how this is panning out. That's gonna do it for today, though. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Texans Franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.